The end of the world as we know it has arrived. There is now hope. There is no escape. This is how it feels when worlds end. And now, Max Wrestling presents PROMOGEDDON.
It's Boxing Day, and you know what that means. On Max Wrestling, we turn it into Wrestling Day. So we hope you had a very Merry Christmas. I am your captain, along with the one and only El Jefe, Moses Marquez, and this is the first ever PROMOGEDDON Max event. The end of 2025 is right here.
Yes, it is. And again, we hope you had a very Merry Christmas. But coming up tonight, predictions for Saturday's AEW's World End as Samoa Joe defends the World Championship against Hangman Adam Page and Swerve Strickland. Plus, on the Max side of things, we find out who is the next challenger for the Max Tag Team Championships as the Brothers of Destruction battle the c.W.o's AT Wrestler and Robert Davis. And speaking of the c.W.o, it's the c.W.o versus the Dragon Club for the Max Wrestling World Championship as the Demoness defends against my man, your man, everyone's man. We call him Beer. And I don't know why anyone signs up for these, but hey, he's got more guts than I do. In an end of days match, you must make Max Wrestling your new home just to figure out what happens to Beer, because God Almighty, we're already in fear. Makes Max Wrestling your new home for all things wrestling. All you got to do is hit that like button and smash that subscribe button. For those that prefer the old-fashioned podcast, head on over to SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, whatever it is you get your podcast. And of course, for a whole beautiful website for you to spend countless hours on, go check ours out, maxwrestlingnet.weebly.com.
Yeah, don't worry, Beer. I've already spoken to the Roberts brothers, and for those that don't know, that's our local funeral directors.
Oh no.
And do not forget to tune in to the official Max Wrestling post-show After Max, which takes place on our Facebook group. The QR code is on the screen right now, hosted by our very own Cypher. You never know who's going to show up, because the end of the show is never the end. So scan and go after the show.
Yeah, do it.
Alright, let's get into World's End. Alright, costume change, because spoiler alert, we pre-recorded these predictions last week. At the moment, we only have 6 matches, but only 3 of them are set in stone, because 3 of them are from the Continental Classic. We're going to see the 2 semi-finals and the final. By this point, you probably know who's going to be in those matches. But for us, we're only going to predict 3 matches for World's End, which are the women's tag, the women's world, and the men's world. And by this point, Tony's probably added another 5 matches as well. But anyway, let's kick it off with the women's tag, the Babes of Wrath versus Mercedes Moné and Athena, the Unlikely Best Friends.
Yeah, no, it should be quality match. This one came all off of the back of Mercedes Moné and Athena picking up a win against the Babes of Wrath in that random 4-way tag from Dynamite the other night. It looks to be fun. It looks to be one of these moments, but Mercedes Moné, again, since we already fucking released the curtain, we're pre-recording. Mercedes did have a Rev Pro title defense, and I'm guessing she lost it. That's, again, total guess. If you already know the answer, you're welcome. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Which would mean that she is on a downturn, losing belts left and right. I talked about it in the last episode of our shit right here.
Sounds like I got my wish.
Love it. Now, this is exactly where Mercedes and Athena should lose again. Have the Babes of Wrath retain the belts. You maintain the Babes of Wrath momentum because, again, they just won them. You don't need to be losing them right now. And at the same time, what it does is it allows Athena to get pissed off at Mercedes, want to go after the TBS title, and yet another belt lost. The immediate downturn of fucking Mercedes Moné to just eventually turn around and win the big one. But that won't be for months down the line. Thank God.
And I will say, if she does lose all these belts, I'll kind of be okay with her winning the world title, because it'll be, whatever. She had her build, she had her fun. Let's just tick this box and we're done.
Hey, rhyme it up, baby.
Yeah, that was completely unintentional too. So,
I love it.
Like I said last week, I'll go with the Babes of Wrath too, based on those 2 facts that I think there's still some dissension between her and Athena. And the Babes of Wrath should not lose them so early. If they're the first ever women's tag champions. Plus, they
They
work so well together. Let's just keep Willow and Harley and protect them, please.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's too soon for them to drop the belts because Willow's great. I love Willow Nightingale. I think she should be one of the top ones for the women's title. They're very high on Harley, and
Yeah.
I think she has improved a lot. And definitely has improved a lot. To add tension to Mercedes and Athena to please win the title at Revolution, I fucking plead. If the story with Mercedes to drop all the belts, as Daz well said, then we'd be fine with her winning the world title from whether it's Star or Jamie or Tony, whoever. And if TK has actually made this storyline for Mercedes to have this downfall, then I will take back every criticism I've done of Tony. I will take everything back.
Yeah, well,
like it.
maybe TK will have a better 2026 on the Bruv board, on the Belling board, than he did in 2025. Speaking of which, I think, by the sounds of it, Willow might replace Rhea Ripley with getting weekly points on the Bruv board, because we all love some Willow Nightingale.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Also, sticking with the women, I'm still not quite sure how it came about, but we got Chris Statlander versus Jamie Hayter for the Women's World Championship, which...
Yeah, a bit rando.
Again, I think too soon for Chris to lose, and if they let her beat Mercedes, then they obviously want to run with Chris Statlander and keep her going.
Yeah, I think that's the plan, and I think it's the right plan. Jamie Hayter is just a apparable name, a big name that's going to give Chris Statlander some love. They're going to put on a quality match, work with it. Statlander hangs on to it for at least another month, which maybe you can go one more before she loses it. So, I mean, like, you can go one more cool defense on a pay-per-view before it goes to shit. But I think if the eventual Mercedes Moné capturing of the Women's Championship will happen likely in April because of the other big show that's happening.
Dynasty, possibly.
I just googled him. Basically, Jamie Hayter defeated Julia Hart on Collision last week or the week before, and then just demanded a shot because technically she never lost a women's title. So okay, whatever.
Well, not only that, but then she did beat Isla Dawn on Dynamite. But it was like, again, random number one contender. But it's fine.
Yeah, we're cool with it. We all like some Jamie Hayter too.
Exactly.
This is going to be our quickest AEW predictions ever. So the other match, of course, is Samoa Joe defending the World Championship against Swerve Strickland and Hangman Adam Page. And now, since we found out last week, also MJF cashing in his Casino Gauntlet contract. I'm just going to say right off the bat, give it back to MJF.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't think any of us are in any different thought process about it because it's one of these things where it's like we kind of I think if you think about it in a triple threat without MJF, you're probably going to just keep it on Hangman or keep it on Samoa Joe. You really don't want to give it to Swerve right now because, it's you're hot potatoing it. Same thing with Hangman Adam Page. Now, if you throwing MJF into the mix, you're bringing in the better heel. Samoa Joe's a great heel. This is a better heel. This is a guy that everybody can hate or love to hate or whatever. All the emotions and feels come out when MJF is talking and working. It's a perfect opportunity to give it to him right back and have both Hangman, Swerve, Joe, Mark Briscoe, Kyle Fletcher, Kenny Omega. The fucking list is endless. All these guys to chase it. All of them. And then again, I just brought up Kenny. Who knows? Maybe Kenny's the guy that we want to win the whole fucking thing. Again, come April. April's the big show.
Full house for MJF, or are you going a different way?
Full list of house.
Easy.
We all got the scarves on.
And then keep the belt on Max till All In and Ospreay to win the title in London.
There we go. Oh, that's right. No, fuck it. Go with Ospreay. Fuck Kenny.
Fuck Kenny.
Sorry.
Before MJF came back into this mix, I would have put money on Swerve winning it back a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
But MJF has just completely changed the dynamic, and I can see Swerve and Hangman are on the same page, but I could maybe see a moment where there's some confliction between them, and they kind of cancel each other out, and MJF just takes advantage and pins Joe. Either way, I see Joe taking the pin.
I could see it too. Yeah. I could see it too. Joe's going to be the one, the odd man out, and they'll continue to build Hangman and Swerve.
Yeah.
So
Good.
hopefully we do have the MJF of old back, and he gets back to Triple B.
Hey,
Definitely.
All right, like I said, quickest AEW predictions are ever. Those are your predictions for World's End. There may be some more added by the time we get to this, and we'll put them up on the group as always, and you can join in on the World's End predictions.
that's right. Get on Facebook. Join.
Like to be another 8 matches probably be announced in the next week or two.
Yeah, so actually, if you want to join the Max Wrestling Facebook group and join in, QR code is on the screen right now.
Hey.
Alright, coming up next, it is time for the Max Tag Team Championship contenders to be determined. The new champions are, of course, Steve and Mike, who won the titles at Promo Series. We have 2 sets of challengers ready to take them down. They are, as Moses said earlier, the c.W.o's Robert Davis and A.T. Russell, which is, I believe, the first time they've teamed up. Taking on the Brothers of Max Destruction. Now, they've been together for a while, but I think this is also the first time they've teamed up. Blade Rodriguez and Cypher.
So here we are, PROMOGEDDON, December 26, 2025. For a shot at the tag team titles against the S&M podcast of the Limp and the Gimp. The 2 yahoos from New York who think they run the place, but nah, that couldn't be any further from the truth. But this ain't about them. This is about the c.W.o. And who are we facing? Rodney Rustler, A.T. Slapovich, the Scat Man, because all those promos are shit. Doesn't make no sense to me, bro. But hell, me and Blade came to do battle, and that's exactly what the fuck we're gonna do. So, listen up, kids. I've been a tag team champion multiple times. I know how these tag teams work. But people seem to forget that 2026 is around the corner. And everybody's going to be hit with that new year, new me bullshit. Which I understand rightfully so. People need to refresh themselves. Give themselves a new, what's the word? A gimmick, new gimmick. Because not only are we facing 2 members of the c.W.o. who got the most severe case of split personality disorder, but also, we're facing 2 of the lesser known members, you know? I mean, I get it. Congratulations, Robert Davis. You're the Max International Champion. Not going to take that away from you. And, you know, we got Amir, Rodney, A.T., Wrestler, Slapovich, Costello, Bitch Bane, whatever you want to call him. I mean, I guess, is he really dead? I was at the funeral. I don't know if he's really dead, but I don't know, man. We just out here trying to expand our horizons, but the most they ever done is literally right here at the end of the year. I mean, yeah, Robert Davis came in as the stat man. He did his thing, you know. And then you got Rodney Slavovich, A.T. Rustler. But Rodney's not part of c.W.o. But he might as well be, because it's literally the same person. I'm not here to talk shit. I'm just here for an opportunity. Because, yes, nobody gave them an opportunity. And I rightfully said, you know what? They do deserve an opportunity because, as always, they're overlooked. Never booked and about to get cooked. So, fellas, I hate to break it to you, but when it comes to the tag team promo game, like, can y'all even work together? I mean, we got the sharpshooter, crazy eyes, stat man, Robert Eugene Davis. And then we got, you know, a guy that's been solidified as the many faces of RWT. But together, a retro reject and a self-proclaimed ballhead Caillou son of a bitch. Don't make no sense to me, but it's not about me. I do have a tag team partner for his match, in which many of y'all know him better than you know these two. So without further ado, Blade, I'm going to pass the phone to you. Take it away.
Blade Rodriguez in the building. Thank you for all those wise words, Flex Murdoch, Cypher the Prophet, my fellow Max Wrestling brother, tag team partner, as we take on the c.W.o, or at least Robert Davis and the c.W.o, that fucking depressed, divorce-looking dad. Him running with the c.W.o. What is that? Cockless with oppression over there? I don't know. Especially when you add a little bit of AT&T Rustler. Now, I know, Mr. Rustler, I lost my match against you during promo series, but that quick quip of AT&T Rustler, because you nothing but an off-brand Cypher the Prophet, so what would that make you? Rusty Blade? That's non-profitable? Yeah, I think so. So, we're here to take you two on, so we have a chance. Actually, not have a chance, so we can just move on, because we're going to bypass y'all like a flipping survey question at the end of a receipt. So we can get that tag team tournament championship title. If this is really even a tournament, more like it's a beginner's match and then going after what we really need to go after, because, you know, taking a shot at Mr. Larkin, he has to put in extra steps just to freaking prove that we give a shit. But that's neither here nor there. So, the Scat Man. I could pick on you for 4 minutes by myself. And it's not even due to any discriminatory reasons, good sir. It's just because you're shitty. Your promos are shit. Your attitude is shit. Your reputation is shit. Like, I didn't know that for a kind of man, or for a kind of individual that you are, I think I would rather have off-brand noodles from the dollar store than sit 1 minute dealing with your ass. But now on to Robert Davis. Oh, Mr. Davis. You think you can pair up with someone like Slapovich and make it anywhere. I don't know why you're degrading yourself, sir. I don't know why you are taking what little value you have left and diminishing it even further. Now, that's nothing personal. It's all professional. But the fact that you two, either it's a conglomerate together or on your own, think you have a chance is far beyond me and beneath of y'all. And yeah, I know the twang came out and I said y'all. It don't matter. You can take that, spin it however you want, but you're not going to be able to spin it into a victory because there's just a couple of deplorable losers. I can't believe I got to waste a little bit of time during my holiday week just to remind you that we are that guy. Cypher the Prophet, Flex Murdoch, and I, we put our heads together and we put our souls into something. Ain't nothing we can't conquer. So have this be a
So here we are yet again, a tag team bout this time. Blade, Cypher. Let's see what we got cooked up here. Blade, you're not boring because you're quiet. You're boring because you're lazy. You see, every promo you cut, it feels half-assed, unfinished, and like you forgot the point halfway through your own sentence. You can't even stay awake long enough to finish your own promos. You can't even insult people properly either. Caillou? Really? In our promo climax bout, you called me Caillou because I'm bald, and that's the best you could come up with? Come on, bro. I know you could something better in you than that. You see, the thing about this, it takes skill, it takes effort, it takes timing. 3 things you've been missing your entire time you've been doing this, because frankly I think you don't respect this, because you don't really care about it, to be honest. And Cypher, Flush, Murdoch, oh brother, you've been doing this for a long time and you're still not good at it. I don't get it. Everybody around you seems to grow and improve, but what do you have to show for anything you've done in the last couple of years? Nothing really. Just a bunch of empty threats and recycled lines. So let me ask you something. When are you actually going to get good at this? You've got people around here thinking that we're called the children without obedience. I know you can't see very well, but I was hoping that you could see how stupid of a fucking name that is. I honestly thought you were better than this. It's not edgy, it's not intimidating, it's just fucking dumb. And I really thought you were better than this. But let's see what else we got cooking. And by the way, AT will be here in a moment. He said something about oiling up a python. No diddy. Really, I think you guys are just trying too hard to do something to make something matter. Blade, you don't scare anyone, you don't outthink anyone, you damn sure don't outwork anyone. Cypher, maybe one day you'll actually be good at this. See, and the thing is, you guys thought you were dangerous. You guys thought you were something, but the fact of the matter is, the c.W.o isn't here. And now that we're here for everything. We're gonna take it all. Because it belongs to us. You guys aren't half as sharp as you think. And we're here keeping score. I hear AZ Wrestler.
Oh, Merry Christmas, brother. That's right. It's AT Wrestler, bitches. And I can't show my face right now because I'm in the c.W.o slave, brother. Yeah, I'm going all over the world, delivering ass kickings, house by house, baby. That's what the c.W.o does. But I would never miss the chance to phone it in, brother, if you catch my drift. That's right. It's like the stat man said, baby. These tag team titles, they belong to the c.W.o, brother. They always have, and they always will. But for some reason, brother, there's always obstacle after obstacle placed in front of our way, as if any of that could ever stop the c.W.o, brother. Well, I'm here to tell you that it can't. And the 2 people that were chosen to go against us, the so-called Sisters of Minimum Wreckage, brother, it truly is unfortunate. Because, Corey Cypher, brother, Flex Murdoch, I actually like him. I get along well with him, dude. We're frenemies, if you will. Sometimes I hate on him, sometimes I congratulate him, but it's all good in the end. He's a great guy, a hard-working guy. I mean, look at all the work that he does, trying to keep his group together, brother. That's gotta be difficult. And then he's always recording that Aftermath show so he can give all the information that the fans want to hear about the C.W.o. Oh, yeah, that's right, brother, yeah. Why do people even tune in to the Max Wrestling Podcast, brother? Well, obviously, it's to hear about AT Wrestler, brother, and what's going on with the 185-inch pythons, brother. Obviously, it's because they want all the information coming from the Statman, brother, about all the wins piling up for the C.W.o. Obviously, it's because they want to get a look at the flatbread zombie known as Ted P. De Niro, brother. Yeah, that's right. And it's obviously because everybody who's anybody wants to get their eyes all over the Max Wrestling World Champion, the Demoness, brother. Yeah, we know why you all tune in. And we're really thankful for Corey Cypher for always giving them all that information. And the fact that he had so many jobs is the exact reason, brother, why he's got no business in this #1 contender tag team title match, brother. Him and whoever his little partner is. Because the reality is that Corey Cypher's got enough on his plate. And he didn't ask to be drug into this situation that has nothing to do with him. No. But I know Corey. I mean, at least I think I do, brother. And I think that him and Macaulay Culkin, they're going to do the right thing, brother. They're going to lay down their swords, brother. They're going to put down their shields, brother. They're going to step aside, clear a path, and make sure that there's no barrier standing in between me and the Statman going up against Michael Larkin and Stevenson Nicholson going for those tag team titles. That's right, baby. We're counting on Corey Cypher and his little sister to do the right thing here. And I think Corey can do it. And I know Corey's capable of it, brother, because the real match that everybody wants to see is the C.W.o. versus whoever thinks that they can stand in the C.W.o's way for the tag team championship. Yeah, that's right, brother. No more #1 contenders. We already are that. We want to go after so-called champions who shouldn't even have the belts, brother. Who came out of nowhere, brother. Who didn't do anything to earn the belts and then easily took them off of Moses Marquez and Daniel Crimmins, brother. Which, by the way, no disrespect to them. But the fact that Michael Larkin and Nicholas Stevenson have those tag team titles, the fucking goon and then whatever the fuck they call themselves, it's a goddamn Christmas tragedy, brother. But I'm here to make it right. And Statman's here to make it right. And the way to do that, first and foremost, is to give a high five and thank Corey Cypher and Macaulay Culkin for their sacrifice of stepping aside so that the C.W.o. can take their rightful place in that next tag team championship match and bring the belts home, baby. Now, who's gonna stop that? The answer is nobody. It's time for a Christmas miracle, brother. Thank you all. I don't have much more time for this. I gotta go hang out with all my ho-ho-hos. So we'll see you soon, bitches.
Thank you for joining us for Promogeddon. Normally we'd be bringing you Christmas Clash in December, but we didn't even bring you a Christmas episode this year just due to the way the days fell. So we tried something different and we brought you the first ever Promogeddon. But next year, allow me to confirm that we will return to the festive spirit. So join us on December 24th, Christmas Eve 2026 for a brand new edition of Christmas Clash. a brand new era is about to begin in Max Wrestling, including a brand new logo for the first time in 4 years. Bold, fresh, and built for the future. But that's just a start. Experience state-of-the-art graphics that bring every moment to life like never before. Feel the energy of our brand new theme song, Burn It Down, by of course Captain's Revenge, created to drive the action and amplify the excitement. And for the champions of our world, stunning new championship designs that redefine what it means to hold the gold. This is the makeover you've been waiting for. A new look, a new sound, a new standard. Immerse yourself in the next chapter of the Max Wrestling Podcast, and it all starts in 2026. Welcome back to PROMOGEDDON. I am the captain, he is El Jefe, speak his name and he appears. Once again, make sure you drop a people's elbow on the like button, and more than ever, a 5-knuckle shuffle on the subscribe button. Follow us on all podcast platforms and social media at Max Wrestling UK, and make sure you visit maxwrestlingnet.weebly.com.
Do it now, baby.
Okay, it is almost the end of the show, and I am nervous as all hell for the outcome of this one.
Hey,
it is time to determine the World Championship. Can Beer survive the Demoness? I've been in competition with both of them. I know what they're all about, and I think everybody knows what the Demoness is all about. So this is an end of days match.
Final prayer and grab your crosses.
Yeah, I don't know what it means, but I'd recommend doing that. So here we go. Prayers to you, Beer.
So, even from the shackles of the darkness, people really, really think that I am digging my own grave. People are really thinking, what on earth have you got yourself into? People are actually scared of the Demoness. Well, let me tell you all something. No, I'm not. You see, a couple of months ago, did any of you see Blade Rodriguez take it to the Demoness? Blade Rodriguez, who's a relatively new kid on this scene, in this amazing brand that we're on, he took it to the Demoness. And what do you little idiots all think, that I'm just going to back away? I'm going to lay down and die? I'm going to destroy my pride, my dignity? When there's more important things on the line. Like that Max Wrestling World Championship. That I desperately crave, that I desperately want, and I want it back. I was your longest reigning Max Heavyweight Champion ever. And it's not only me that says it. You look on the Max Wrestling website. Me, longest champion ever. And you don't want to know what? I got one better. How about, from now on, I don't call the Demoness. Let's go one thing by what I know. I can seduce her powers. Let's go to Nicola. That's right, Nicola. I know you. I know your weakness. You hate what you already were before you transformed yourself into this monster. Nicola. Every time I say that name, it makes you weaker and weaker and weaker, and it's going to drive you insane. The only thing that's going to be left after I am finished with you is me taking the Max Wrestling World Heavyweight Championship, and I'm going to go and become Beer 2 times. Let's go again. Beer 2 times. Beer 2 times World Heavyweight Champion. And you can bring your colonies with you. I can bring the Hounds with me. You can bring the B team. I'll bring the Shield. You can bring the Death Riders. I'll bring the Undisputed Era. There are levels to this. You see, also, Nicola, we have one thing in common. We both support shit football teams, but we're not going to leave that at there. Since that match you had with Blade, you've gone weak. You, my sweetheart, are nothing to what you were. You may have beaten everybody here at Max Wrestling, but you've never defeated me. You've never faced me one-on-one. You have never, ever faced a guy from the Dragon Club that you may not have already beaten. But I guess in hindsight, there is a first for everything, I guess. In its grandest vision, and in my vision, you can step up, and I'll knock you straight back down. I am the measuring stick. I am the face of Max Wrestling, and I don't want no one else saying that they're not, because they're not. They're living in true, absolute denial. I'm the man around here, and whether I have to walk through hell, I'd have to walk on water. I have to walk from where I'm at right now, in this very room, gotta go all the way down to the south into the grave. And I'm gonna beat you. And I'm gonna bring that World Heavyweight Championship back to the Dragon Club. It's bad luck, Toots. Nicola, outside of here, you are the sweetest, most wonderful woman in the world. But in this world, winning matters. That's all I care about. I don't care whether I have to step on someone that I love and care for a lot. Whether I have to go through my worst enemy, which I would anyway. I don't care if I have to literally blow anything up, as long as I am champion. And then I will start my road to Promomania. And whoever which loser will want to face me at Promomania, they're out of their mind. And that, my sweetheart, is undisputed.
Well, well, my sweet mortals, the time has come. Beer. I should warn you. Watch your back, my sweet. Just a warning.
Nicola. That's right, I'm talking to Nicola, not to Demoness. Because I know you appreciate the bond that we have.
You will die by my hand, and the belt will come back to the demon realm where it belongs.
I know you don't want to hurt Beer. You don't want his soul or anything like that. You just want to protect what's yours, and I respect that. So all I'm asking you to do is go easy on Beer. Come on, Nicola. Do the right thing.
Mortal, stop. She does not define who I am. I am the power of her, not the other way round. Why am I here? What is going on? How am I standing here? I haven't got much time. She will come back and take over. You mentioned my name over and over. Yes, I am the weakness to the Demoness, but you've got to believe something. It doesn't stop her. I cannot physically be freed from her. Me and her have a contract that says that I permanently belong to her. Sealed in blood, she has my soul. I have no soul. And as much as you all say to me, please don't do this, or please hold her back, or once upon a time, I could have held her back. But after 7 years, I don't hold need to. She's made sure I don't exist to the world. You see what she wants to see, and she shows you what you want for her to believe, and you all to believe. Unfortunately though, Bear, I can't save you. I can't save the captain. I cannot save Phoenix. I cannot save anyone in Max. Even if I could, you don't think I've tried. Amir tried this before, and now he's buried by my evil side. My point is, Bear, run. Just run. Because trust me, I can't save myself. I can't save any of you. So just forget about Nicola, about me. She's the queen of me now. Hello, my sweet dear. Face to face at long last. Except for the problem you have here, Mr. Bears. Whatever weapon you think you have, know that I am stronger. Know that I can make you crumble and fall to your knees. I have something that you, my sweet desire, but you're not going to have it. I will not let you take this championship from me. The only way that's happening is if I die. And you can't make the Demoness die. No mortal can. Because thanks to past, I'm immortal, and you all know it. So whatever little plan you've got, I'd be worried, Bear. I'm warning you as demon to human. Rats running packs. Keep an eye on your groups, mortals.
Thank you for joining us tonight for PROMOGEDDON. This has been the final full episode of 2025, but we're not quite done yet because we will be bowing out of the year on New Year's Eve with the 9th annual Maxis Awards this Wednesday.
God, we love it. Your votes have been counted and the winners have been chosen. So make sure you join us in just 5 days, New Year's Eve, for all the celebrations.
And thanks to your votes, we now know that the Undisputed Knowledge Championship will be determined in a 3 stages of knowledge bout. 3 separate rounds will separate the Knowledge Champion Ted P. De Niro and the interim Knowledge Champion Blade Rodriguez, who will enter 2026 as the rightful holder of Max Wrestling's oldest prize in the game.
I have to scrap it out for that one, and boy, howdy, am I ready for it, and you should be too. For more information, as always, go to maxwrestlingnet.weebly.com.
All right, there is no Bell End or Bruv Board this week or for the rest of the year, actually, because we are going to award the Bell End and the Bruv of the year at the Maxis next week. We're going to, obviously, we had some last minute points thrown in last week, but I don't think it made much difference, so you will find out.
Not going to make enough of a difference.
You'll find out the winners at the Maxis this Wednesday night. So thank you for joining us. We appreciate you all, and that's it for this week and almost it for this year. Join us for the Maxis on Wednesday. Before we go anywhere, there is just time for a cheap plug from the TSK.
Hey. All you got to do, all we have coming this way right now, the TSK is going to be the World's End Review, and we're definitely going to try to do something for the end of the year. I don't know. We want to do something fun, so we'll figure it out there. And then, of course, the Footy Pod is happening, and it's rocking and rolling. MLS is its main feature because the Spurs are making me mad. So just we'll get into that when we get into that. But as you should be getting into that, it's the best way for you to do so is follow us on all the beautiful platforms. Start on the evil Twitter machine. It's so bad these days. Just hop on there and spew the nonsense. But spew our nonsense and join us in our craziness as well. Max Wrestling UK, Captain 512, SMR Pod.net, Max Football Pod, and of course, check out the Beautifully Done website. You must check it out at this point. We plug it so often, you have to have it on your homepage, maxwrestlingnet.weebly.com. Do not forget to hit the subscribe button, the follow button. Start right here on YouTube. Head over to Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, any and all social media you can find us. Facebook is where all the madness goes down. It's where you can do the voting. It's where Aftermax happens. It's how most of us got into this whole mess. So if you want to get into this whole mess, Facebook is the way to go. And then, of course, jump on the line with the rest of it.
Hell yeah. So thank you once again. We will see you at the Maxis. Goodbye. And good night. Bye.
Hope your votes counted to the votes I wanted.